All right, everybody, welcome back to Bourbon Flights OKC. Eric is always with my co-host Jason. This is Season 3, Episode 19, and today we're reviewing 3 different Oklahoma barrel picks. Jason, do you want to tell us what they are and where they're from?
Yeah, so the first one here, the Cock of the Walk, we got a call and got invited up to Spirits of 66 in Claremore, Oklahoma. They're starting to do more and more barrel picks, new ownership, Alicia and Elliot there. So they invited us up. I went in, and I have to say I was pretty blown away with this barrel picks myself. His palate aligns very closely to what we like, and pretty good. I mean, I'm especially shocked because you know how I feel about Knob Creek normally, and I actually bought a bottle of higher end Knob Creek because it was.
I feel like Knob Creek is like normally fine for cocktails, but I don't find myself wanting to drink it neat, or by itself, I should say.
It reminds me more. It's a little oaky for me normally,
for sure.
Stuff. But this one, I think you're gonna like it. So anyway, went up there, had a great time, got to talk to him about everything. He's got a lot of projects coming up. He's got something coming from Ryan the Blend, Ryan out at Southern Collective.
Nice. He's Ryan the Blender.
Ryan the Blender.
On Instagram.
I know, that's why I keep calling him that now. I'm sorry, Ryan. But he had a sample of it there. It was just a little bit left, and he gave me a taste of it. And, of course, Ryan always knocks it out of the park.
Hell yeah. But
it's going to be a nice 20 years, so we'll have to check that out. When he gets that, he'll let us know. But, awesome. And then the WanderFolk, I'll let you talk about that one.
Yeah, so we got, we're good friends with our buddy Justin at Whiskey Willow Ranch, and we got invited to do a barrel pick up at WanderFolk Spirits up in Guthrie, Oklahoma. If you know anything about Guthrie, it's kind of a cool town. Used to be the capital of Oklahoma back in the day before they moved it into the city. But went up there and did a barrel pick, and pretty interesting story about the barrel that we chose. And we'll kind of dive into that when we get to it. So, we've got the Cock of the Walk, which is a barrel pick again from Spirit 66. We got the Knob Creek 9-Year Select from Spirits of 66, and we've got the one from WanderFolk. What we're going to break down this episode, what makes barrel picks kind of different from like your standard bottles, your standard barrels that they're pulling from. We'll give you obviously the full tasting notes. We'll obviously rank them and see which is our favorite and which is our least favorite.
Yeah.
And then we'll give our final winner at the end. And what we're going to do too, starting now, if you haven't been over to bourbonflightsokc.com, definitely head over there. We're going to be posting like one-off short videos, probably 30 to 60 second reviews about every bottle that we do on here. And we're finally going to start being able to track all the bottles that we review. I guess I should probably put up just a spreadsheet of all the other ones that we've done that we haven't done videos on. But all right, let's get into it. Did we decide which one we're going to start with? Is it the Cock of the Walk?
Yeah, we're going to start with Cock of the Walk because that's the lowest proof.
Okay, awesome. So Cock of the Walk is preservation, and this is Proprietor's Reserve. I'm assuming it's Proprietor's Reserve because it's a barrel pick, right?
Yeah.
So the only thing that I am not a fan of is they don't give you an age statement. So it's 111.3 proof, which is 55.65% alcohol by volume. But yeah, no age statement on that.
And I don't know if this may be the case. I think this is the first barrel pick of Cock of the Walk in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
I have not seen another one. I have not heard of another one. I'm not sure how Spirits of 66 pulled it off, but
yeah, no, it's a cool looking bottle.
I don't know if you guys can see. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but how much darker it is than the other two.
So this is the Cock of the Walk over here?
Yeah, it's on the far right.
Nice.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
No, you're fine. Let's get into it, I guess. Yeah. Stop talking about it and let's start drinking it.
I mean, don't get any ethanol in the nose.
No, kind of your normal like caramel, vanilla.
Sweeter, like the...
Yeah. Maybe some...
I mean, I want to say red fruits, but we say that all the time, don't we?
Yeah, we sure do.
But it's almost like I want to say a peach. Like how like a peach and a cobbler, a little warmer, not as tart.
Yeah.
But a little more sweet, less tart smelling
for sure.
peach. I could be wrong.
We've been wrong once before.
Once before. That is.
Tastes good. There's a good amount of rice spice on it, which I like, but it doesn't linger for very long. I've had heartburn since yesterday, so it's kicking my ass a little bit, but
a little rough today.
Yeah.
I want to take another sip of that. That you get some oak, but it's not a heavy oak like some of the Texas whiskey.
No, it's definitely a lighter oak.
Lighter oak, but you do get a taste of the oak tannins. It's sweet. I mean, the finish is not dry, but it's not too oily. I mean, everything seems to be pretty balanced.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good whiskey.
Definitely like some cinnamon as well, but not like dry your mouth out cinnamon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one, man. And you said they just started making this stuff again. Is that right?
I'm not sure what. From what I understand, Preservation Distillery has been gobbling stuff up, and I think it was something that was done more like not on a regular, wasn't distilled regular, like released annually or something.
The only thing I find strange about this label is it says aged in wood for perfection, and it's like, isn't all bourbon aged in wood? Like, isn't that the whole one of the requirements for making a bourbon is aging it in new oak barrels? Like, weird thing to advertise, but okay, all right, fine, seems okay. I mean,
it doesn't seem to affect the whiskey in a negative way. So,
so this is from thebarreltap.com. This is a straight. Is this a wheated bourbon? Apparently it is.
Is it wheated?
See, and this is my problem. There's not a lot of information on the bottle, which I am not a fan of. So let's see. So they say it's aged from 4 to 6 years in 100 to 115 proof, which would make sense. So at least we have some sort of age statement. But again, it's not on the bottle. You have to kind of look it up. Tasting notes. On the nose, soft caramel, honeyed grain, baked apple, gentle oak. So maybe you're kind of getting that like
the baked
apple, baked peach. I could see I could see like both of those, I suppose.
Yeah.
Palate: vanilla pudding, stone fruit, light cinnamon, and toasted wheat. Stone fruits.
That's a peach.
Thank you. Nah, I get way more like honey, cinnamon, vanilla. I don't really get.
It smells sweeter on the nose is sweeter than the palate, which is good.
I mean, you got to remember too, right? This is a barrel pick, so like what's going to be on here isn't going to be the same thing as what you're seeing.
Barrel he picked.
Exactly, exactly. And then finish smooth, medium bodied, lingering warm oak and subtle spice. 100% agree with all that for sure.
Yeah,
for sure, absolutely.
It doesn't leave you with any offensive notes or anything like that, or anything like
no.
That is.
But yeah, I mean, good bottle overall. I mean, again, I haven't met. What's his name?
Elliot.
I haven't. I was going to say Elijah. I knew that was wrong. I haven't met Elliot yet, but I mean, off of that, definitely seems like his palate, like kind of what you said at the top of the show, is like our palates seem very similar.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that's a good barrel pick.
Solid barrel pick, and I want to say it was about $100.
Yep.
Which for a barrel pick and something like that,
I feel like preservation stuff's always a little pricey for sure.
Yeah. I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
I liked it.
I enjoyed it as well.
I do like it. It leaves a little bit of that like white pepper.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. At the finish. It's good.
All right. Moving on to, if you're ready.
I'm ready.
You can move on to the Knob Creek 9. So this is a straight bourbon from the Beam Suntory from Jim Beam, are the folks that make Knob Creek. So again, this is a 9-year straight bourbon. The mash bill is 75% corn, 13% rye, and 12% malted barley. And again, this is a barrel pick, so it's going to differ a little bit from what Breaking Bourbon has to say about it. Breaking Bourbon rated this a 3 out of 5 for the regular one.
Yeah.
So we'll see what we think about it.
This has a candy note on the,
like candied nuts almost. Got to candy your nuts.
I mean, that smells fantastic.
Yeah, that smells really good.
I mean, almost like when you walk into a candy store and you get all that sweet. Like,
Oh, I don't. Yeah, I don't think it's that sweet, but I definitely.
I think it's that sweet. It smells that sweet to me.
I know, having drank this before, it drinks pretty sweet.
Yeah.
But I mean, we also
had a lot.
We had a neck pour too, didn't we?
Yes, we did. So this should be better, hopefully.
Yeah,
I don't know how many. What was it? 2 days, 3 days?
I have no idea. I've slept since then.
But
absolutely no recollection of.
And definitely, I've had when and Elliot and Alicia had theirs up there, and I got to try it. You know, I'd been open for a while, so it's. It smells fantastic. And again, not as sweet as it smells. Almost has a salty front, like a salty peanut.
Like salted caramel or salted peanuts. Maybe that's like that nuttiness.
Salted caramel would probably be better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honey roasted peanuts. Somewhere in that like nutty / sweet realm for sure. It's interesting. Again, I mean, I've had a bunch of Knob Creek stuff. I mean, when I was real young, that was kind of the whiskey that we would buy because it was cheap.
Oh, yeah.
You know? But give me a heart hug.
Yeah, this one's definitely a little more
What's
like
the proof on this?
Pepper on it. I think that was 120. 125?
Yeah, this is 120 proof. See, this is like this bottle needs more information on it, right? So this tells us it's a single barrel select from Spirits of 66. It was in Warehouse Q, Floor 6, Rick 1. It was barreled on September the 2nd, 2015, and was selected on December 6th, 2024. It's 120 proof, which is 60% alcohol, obviously. Duh. I should have been able to do that math.
And I'm not sure, Elliot, if you're watching still. When did they bottle this for you? Because if it was selected in 24, they usually let it sit for 6 months to another year on some of the distilleries. So it might be a 10-year.
Yeah. See, like I like having that information. I think Ben Holiday is one of them that does the best. Like, there's so much information on that bottle. Yeah. He is still here. Maybe he will answer us. Maybe he will not.
He might be
anyway
busy, but so this one definitely you get some white pepper on it as well on the finish.
Yeah, for sure. Spring 2025 is when it got delivered.
Okay, so yeah, it's pretty much a 10-year bourbon.
Yeah,
instead of a 9. There's something else. There's another taste I get on the front end that's like I'm having a hard time pinning it down. I hope they can't hear me making all these sounds with my mouth.
Probably can.
Probably. I mean, I don't like Knob Creek, but I can drink this.
It's definitely a bit thicker. Like I think it lingers a bit longer, which isn't a bad thing. Yeah,
I mean it's definitely got some legs on it, which is nice. I mean,
yeah, for sure.
It's not like flash and everything's gone.
Yeah. So our friends at Breaking Bourbon, again, this is the regular one. On the nose, vanilla, light oak, and caramel, of course. Char and fresh marshmallows. On the palate, rich oak, green peppercorns, vanilla, caramel, lighter mouthfeel. I don't know if I would agree with. And again, that's probably a single or a barrel pick thing. Is like I think this is a bit heavier on the mouthfeel for me.
Because this was definitely a lighter mouthfeel.
Yeah, it's definitely more oily for sure.
But it's not too oily. Like some of them are almost too oily, like a buttery Kochu. This isn't that way.
And then the finish, oak, vanilla, and leather.
I was gonna say
black pepper, rice spice.
The leather,
and maybe that's what you're feeling is like the leathery kind of like the mouthfeel is not so much oily, like it just feels like thicker, like leather. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I don't know. I know just enough to not know anything. So, but yeah, this is a good one. Especially for being Knob Creek.
Yeah, that's what blew me away because he was like, "Oh, try that." Elliot said, "Try this Knob Creek," and I was like, "Man, I am not a Knob Creek fan," and it was definitely the best Knob Creek I've had.
Yeah, by far because I've had the 12, and it's like okay, but nothing really to write home about. I don't think. If you guys are interested in either of these barrel picks, you can go to Spirits of 66 in Claremore, Oklahoma. They are located at 409 North Lynn Riggs, common spelling, Boulevard in Claremore, Oklahoma. Definitely go check those guys out. You had a great experience up there. I haven't been up there yet, but
people, they don't have a drive-through, so please stop driving through their store. They've had 2 people drive into their store.
Yes.
And watch out for the dog. They got a dog in there. She is Piper, I believe, was their dog. She was awesome. Super cool dog. Really mellow.
It's nice to have a liquor
Got to have a
dog,
mascot.
sure. Yeah.
Just like Georgia or what is it? Cody over there and Jason at Modern.
We know their barrel picks are good, but don't drive into their store to get them.
Yes.
Just walk in like a normal person.
Right?
That's right.
So,
all right.
Thank you, Elliot. Appreciate that.
Thank you guys very much. I'm sure we'll have more of their barrel picks on the show. Yeah. And definitely go check them out at Spirits of 66 in Claremore, Oklahoma.
Yeah, and if you're in Tulsa, it's definitely worth the drive.
Yep. Not far at all.
Not far at all, really.
Yep.
So.
All right, let's move on to like kind of our baby, right? Like, I mean, you
got to give the whole story about this?
Should I give the whole story?
I think you should. Well, yeah, you should probably give the whole story.
All right. So we got invited to go do a barrel pick. God, it's probably been about a year ago. And with
Whiskey Willow Ranch.
With Whiskey Willow Ranch and a bunch of the guys from the our bourbon group and our whiskey house. Yeah. So we go up there, and Jeff, who's the master distiller up at WanderFolk, he had 8 or 10 barrels laid out, and I think there were 8. 6 of them looked normal, and then 2 of them looked different. Shit. They looked awful. And we got talking to Jeff a little bit more. So these are barrels that they had purchased from Belle Meade from Bardstown Distillery. And what had happened was, when they get done with their barrels, they sell them off to people who want them for projects or decorations, whatever it may be. So they put them outside. Well, some guy came to buy a couple empty barrels, and unbeknownst to Jeff, somebody had taken, I think, like at least 4 barrels that were full and put them outside in the Oklahoma elements for like a year. So we tried all 8 of them, and we kind of narrowed them down. Like we narrowed it down to 4, then we narrowed it down to 2, and then we picked one, and we picked one of the outside barrels, which is really, really cool. Yeah. Unfortunately, Jeff went on vacation, and through a bottling mishap, we won't really go into detail on that, but basically, unfortunately, that barrel pick was no longer able to be used. So then we went back up there probably a month after that, and this is probably about 6 months ago now. Yeah. We went back up there, and again, same thing. There were 8 barrels that we pulled from, and 2 of them that were outside. And yet again, the one that we all selected, and there were 8 or 10 of us there, the one that we selected was a outdoor,
another one
accidental left outside barrel from Belle Meade at WanderFolk. So we kind of call this like the forgotten bottle, the forgotten barrel, whatever you want to say, where it was accidentally left out in the elements. But as you know, like in Oklahoma, we have pretty wild swings of weather. Yeah. So I think it's cool that we selected one that was just left out in the Oklahoma elements, but it's also like if you were there and you tried all, 6 or 8 or however many we tried on the second time, like you'd be like, okay, yeah, I see what you guys are talking about. So, again, this is a straight bourbon whiskey, originally from Belle Meade in Bardstown, Kentucky. This is rested and bottled in Guthrie, Oklahoma. 60.1%, so it's 120.2 proof. This was barreled in February of 2019. Head distiller Jeffrey Cole. If you haven't been up to WanderFolk yet, definitely go check it out. Really cool. Jeff is awesome. He will talk to you and answer all your questions about the process, what he does. He also, if you're big into gin, he does a lot of gin stuff. His gin is fantastic.
He just got inducted into the World Gin Society as well up in the UK.
Awesome guy. So it says, WanderFolk's Distillery chosen barrels are representative of the most unique and exclusive quality barrels in our aging warehouse, hand chosen by our distillery Jeffrey Cole for high quality and bespoke character. This exceptional bourbon was barreled in Bardstown and has been resting in our aging warehouse here in Guthrie, Oklahoma. However, it was really resting outside.
Just outside the warehouse.
Just it was warehouse adjacent. That's right. Yes.
Right.
So
so what had happened was Belle Meade was firing back up. They started their recipes. They contracted Bardstown to do their recipe. They got a bunch of stuff barreled, and then Nelson Brothers bought them out. They did not buy the barrels. They sat there for 6 years, and then WanderFolk got a hold of them, brought them back here, and then had them aged another year. And so there's still more going. There's still some more there in the barrel. But
anyway,
shall we? So yeah, it's a neat history on. It's got a story. This one does anyway.
Yeah. Very light smell.
See, this one smells more rye.
Yeah, definitely
sweet.
Rye forward.
God,
but it smells so good.
It brings back memories. That was Oh man, that is the sweetest one of the bunch.
It's so good, dude. It's so good. Like big, like vanilla honey caramel bomb.
Yeah.
Like a little bit of like maybe light citrus in there.
Yeah. Almost
God,
like you know
so
when your grandma would mix the honey with some like a lime or lemon, excuse me, for like when you had a sore throat. That's kind of what it tastes like to me, but not like.
No one has ever done that for me ever.
Yeah. And it's because you were not loved as a child.
That's
no,
right.
I'm kidding.
That's right. Annette, if you're hearing this,
I've met your parents. They love you very much.
Yes.
This
I was told I was never sick. So
that would be amazing. That's my wife is hard. She was
swear,
never sick until
if my arm was lopped off, I would still be going to school the next day. It didn't matter, dude. I got all these friends. They're like, oh, my parents would pull me out of school to go this, that, and the other thing. Never, dude.
Yeah.
Never.
So the nose on this one, it smells. I mean,
it's very light.
It is light. You almost get like I want to say either a prune or a raisin, not a grape or a plum, but it's almost like I want to say plum, like a prune.
Very light though.
Prune, excuse me. Yeah.
It smells how like if you walked into like a rick house, like this is how you would think it would smell. You know, like woody, bright. God, it's so good.
That smells so fantastic. What's amazing is as soon as that hits your mouth, it feels colder than the others. It's real light. It's not oily at all. But
and the aftertaste, like a nice like caramel, like a Werther's kind of like feel on the back of your palate.
Yeah.
Maybe even like a little anise on there.
And
like a little black licorice.
Little bit.
Yeah.
But it's not so much that I can't stand it.
Yeah.
I can't stand it. But that.
It's okay to be wrong. Black licorice is phenomenal, and anybody that says
I've come to the conclusion that we just need to go ahead and get dubbed Justin as Don Rickhouse. He's the godfather of Edmund Bourbon. He is Don Rickhouse from now on, as far as I'm concerned. His palate's amazing.
So I haven't told you this, but I told you that if you go to bourbonflightsokc.com and you're looking for a bourbon recommendation, we have an AI assisted chatbot that can help you down the road of recommendations, which is really cool. Guess what I named him?
Oh God!
First name Rick, last name House. I was like, man, I'm pretty clever.
Look at you go. You should be in comedy.
So yeah, if you are looking for a bourbon recommendation, you can head over to bourbonflightsokc.com, chat with Mr. Rick House, and he might give you something you've never had before. So,
well, and okay, so from my understanding, there are about one or two cases of this that aren't already spoken for, and there's only one place you can get it, and that is Spirits and Wine in Norman, off Robinson.
Yes, go in and talk to Dan.
You'll have to beg Dan.
You'll have to beg Dan, but I will tell you, for something that, yes, it wasn't made. It wasn't distilled in Oklahoma, but for something that has kind of an Oklahoma backstory where you have actual Oklahomans going to pick something, like it is a very unique story, very close to like us, right? Because we went up there and we picked this, and it was the first one we've ever done. And it's just.
And then in true Oklahoma style, we neglect it and put it in the weather. let the tornado weather hit it
That's right.
for a year or two, and
dude,
the cold. And,
crazy concept. Get a bourbon, put it in a barrel, and then go out like the storm trackers do, but like put it in a tornado and let it.
And what is the pressure drop going to do to that?
Yeah, would be interesting. Be very Oklahoma of us.
We'd have to charge a fortune for that bourbon because
That's right. We'd have to give ourselves hazard pay for going out there doing it. All right. Ranking out of 10.
You go first. Which one are we starting with? Going backwards or the way we started?
Cock of the Walk.
Okay, so
the barrel pick from Spirits of 66.
Smell it again. It almost has like a toffee.
Yep. No, that sat there for a minute. Like super heavy toffee, like butterscotch.
I think this is one that is going to keep getting better as it oxidizes. That's good. It seems lighter. It's just.
Am I going first?
Yeah, go ahead.
7.5.
Okay. I was going to say about an 8.5.
Yeah. Yep. So we're right there. We'll call it an 8 collectively.
Yeah.
The Knob Creek 9 from Spirits of 66. I will say I'm a little biased because of what it is.
That's the hard part to get over. But smell that again.
Don't
nose.
Tell me what to do.
The nose on this one is amazing.
I like the nose of the Cock of the Walk
really
better. Yeah.
I mean, this one smells like candy. Dare I say the most delicious candy that only comes out one time a year?
If you say candy corn.
That's exactly what I was going to say. It's candy corn.
No one likes candy corn.
Everyone likes
candy corn.
No,
everyone hates candy corn.
No one likes black licorice.
I will agree with that sentiment. Only the most refined people like black licorice. Nobody likes candy corn. That shit is ass. That's so bad. The fact that you're comparing this to candy corn means that you need to give it a very low score.
No, I disagree. The nose, I hate Knob Creek. That's what blows me away.
I don't know.
I'm gonna say 7.5.
I'm gonna give it a 6.9. But if you told me 7.1, like I would agree with you. Like I'm somewhere in there.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't like the finish on it as much as I do the others.
What's okay? Was it the peppery finish?
It's very drying. Like it dries my mouth out. Where I feel
it is a quick flash.
I feel like the Cock of the Walk and the WanderFolk don't do that. But again, different strokes for different folks, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Bourbon is the one you like.
Our baby, the WanderFolk.
I know. And how do you can't be.
It's hard to be subjective, right? God. It smells good and it tastes
I'm pretty
good.
sure that when you die and you go to heaven, this is what you smell. I mean, because there's no ethanol on that, and I don't.
Dude, I'm like a 9.6, dude.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's some bias in there for the fact that we picked this, but
I mean, that's.
What do you got for a score?
I was going to say 9.5.
Yeah.
It's or 9. So my thing is like,
let's pat ourselves on the back here.
Yeah. Give ourselves a big old POB.
Yeah, that's right.
My thing is like, it doesn't linger too long, but it's not gone instantly. It's almost, and then you don't really get the oak tannins as much as you get like a mild, like a light leather.
It's super easy to drink. And here's the crazy thing. For 120.2 proof.
It's the highest proof one.
It's so easy to drink, man. And the bottle and the bottle is so pretty. Sorry. All right.
Yeah.
So, Cock of the Walk, Knob Creek, 9 barrel picks, Spirits of 66, Claremont, Oklahoma.
Check those out.
WanderFolk pick. Probably not many left at this point.
Yeah.
And that's at
Spirits and Wine in Norman on Robinson. It's just west of I-35. Not even half a block.
That's correct.
But again, thank you, Elliot and Alicia, for inviting us up
Oh,
and
yeah.
sharing your barrel
So
picks
good.
with us.
Yeah.
Those were
I mean,
fantastic.
We will be back for sure. Let's do some event.
Looking forward to the Spirits of 66 has a barrel pick that's coming in from Southern Collective. If you have not tried Southern Collective and you're in the Tulsa area, you will definitely want to try that one. It's going to be pricey, but it is a banger because, well, let's be honest, Ryan doesn't make crap.
Yeah, Ryan makes good stuff.
Yeah.
If you go to Nashville, he's happy to have you. Southern Collective's right just south of downtown, very close to downtown. If you're there for a bachelor or bachelorette party or work or just going up to see a concert. Also, definitely check out bourbonflightsokc.com. Going to be a lot more interesting things happening on the website. We'll be talking about events and posting these one-off reviews that we're doing. And then also definitely subscribe, follow, like wherever you're watching this, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Your support means the world to us. Spotify as well. But yeah, your support is the reason that we keep on doing this. And the next episode is the end of season 3 and season 4. I can promise you, we promised it at the end of season 2 and we didn't really do it. I can promise you season 4 is going to be a very new chapter in the Bourbon Flights OKC book, if you will.
We've got a lot of new stuff we're going to try.
A lot of new stuff, a lot of on-site stuff. We're doing some really cool things with different bars and brands. So any final thoughts, words, comments, concerns, criticisms?
If you get a chance to pick up a barrel pick, always try it. I mean, you'll be blown away. It's better than hunting for allocations that you pay out the ass, overpriced allocations that disappoint you
every time.
when you can go and get a private barrel pick from your local store that might just be amazing.
For sure. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for joining us on this bourbon journey through OKC. Remember, there is a world of bourbon out there waiting to be explored one sip at a time. Until next time, keep your glasses full and your spirits high. Cheers.
Cheers.